Hi, this is a story about fear. Relevant for me because it happened to me and the story ended today. And it's got some learning for me and hopefully some learning for you from this little story on fear. It started 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. My wife, we were watching telly, handed me a little round tub of Traveller's Sweets saying, because I was a pig, I can't have one, I've got to eat all of them. But I'm not a sucker, I'm a cruncher. So I crunched my way through basically most of the tin of sweets and didn't feel very good afterwards for it. But I discovered the next day that I'd cracked 2 teeth on the bottom and 1 on the top, probably because I was getting old. And these old teeth ain't young teeth anymore. I was shocked to find that I'd cracked these teeth. Anyway, it took me up some courage to go to the dentist, made an appointment because I don't like the dentist. And went in there, he said, yeah, the 2 on the bottom, no problem with those. We'll fill those, sir. The 1 on the top, the wisdom tooth, surprised me, I didn't think I had any wisdom teeth. That one is damaged beyond repair, it's got to come out. Now, I've been putting that out of my mind, to the back of my mind, firmly at the back of my mind. And today I had to go. Well, last night I'm sat at home, with the wife, and she sort of says to me, oh, you're dentist tomorrow? I said, Leah, let's not talk about that. And she said, oh, I said, and she was only joking, just to wind me up. She said, oh, I expect you've got to go back the 7 days later probably to have your stitches out. I thought, stitches? Stitches? What are you talking about? Anyway, I rock up at the dentist today. I go into the reception, and the young girl said to me, that'll be £37.50, please. I thought, well, that's quite cheap, and it just looked like 3 teeth being sorted. She said, oh, no, you're not having it all done today. I said, well, what am I having done today? She said, you're having fillings done today? Yeah! I said, oh, great, fantastic. So I went upstairs, sit outside the dentist room, pretty damn cocky, because I'm just having fillings. The tooth ain't coming out. I'm sat there with 2 ladies, an older lady and still an older lady, but older than the other lady, younger than the other lady, sorry. And we just talking, riffing, talking about stuff and joking about the dentist and things, and talking about, remember when we was young and the old gas snare and the big black mask would come and you'd suck it, it smelled horrible, and you woke up, sitting outside there, it was just like being back at school, feeling really young, because we was all feeling a bit scared. Fear was getting a hold of me, I can tell you. And we was all talking about it, and one of the ladies said, oh, I think I'm in after the next customer. And that lady said, they're not customers, they're patients. I said, no, they're not patients, they're victims. Because fear by then had quite a good grip on me. I only just managed, I said, you two's got to help me get in there, I said, because I had trouble with this. Anyway, I went in there. And they said to the dentist, smiling, I said, oh, hello. He said, hello. And he said, right. He said, we're going to be taking the tooth out today. I said, what? He said, take two. I said, she's downstairs. He said, it's only a filling today. He said, no, it's got to come out. I said, because you're going to start really having some pain with that if it don't come out today. Oh, so I sat down, terrified, really. He said, I'm not going to hurt you. Do you know what? Fantastic. Mr. Stephen Todd, dentist extraordinaire. 2 injections, didn't feel a thing. Tooth, whoop, came straight out, didn't feel a thing. I told him I'm going to tell everybody in Petersfield where I live to get round here now and get the teeth taken out. I said, because you was a superstar. The thing about it is that I had fear was gripping hold of me, and I could very easily have not gone in there. Fear would have stopped me majorly helping myself out with my health and fitness, because you get bad teeth, it can lead to a lot of other problems, apparently heart problems. And that's the thing about fear. This is a story about fear. We all know, me and you, don't we, that some fear is really good for us. It keeps us safe, yeah? Keeps us on the straight and narrow, some fear. But most fears, and that's the reminder for me, that most fears, there's no substance to them whatsoever. Me going to the dentist today, no, there's no need to fear a thing. Didn't hurt at all. And it is serious, because if we let fear get hold of us, fear can really get hold of us, and it can get a grip and get a hold of us, and it can stop us from doing things in our life. If we allow fear to get hold of us, and I mean really get fear hold of us, it's that bad, we can kill ourselves, we can scare ourselves to death out of fear. Go, what happened to him? He scared himself to death. It's possible to do that. People do actually do that. And fear is just so bad for us, because if we're not careful, fear can open the gateway to 2 thieves that can enter our lives, which are worry and anxiety. 2 robbers that want to steal our peace from us. And if we're not very careful, those two thieves, worry and anxiety, can open another door that can come into our lives, that allow someone to come into our lives. And that thing is depression, which is a nasty thing. Depression don't care who you are, how old you are, and what your status in life is. If you ain't careful and depression gets hold of you, it'll take you to places that you wouldn't wish your worst enemy to go to. We just don't want to get into that depressed state. And if you are in that state, or if you're heading for that state and you haven't got any help, the best advice that anyone can give you is to go and run towards that help. And if you ask for help, help and assistance will be coming to you. So the learning from fear is keep fear at bay in your life. Get past your fear, because if you don't get past your fear, it can stop you from having that career. It can stop you from getting that promotion. It can stop you from having that relationship. It can actually stop you from living a good life. It can actually snatch your life away from you if you let fear really dominate your life. The good news is that fear is a bully, and any bully, being you that we, as we know, stand up to a bully, it disappears. And that's the thing you've got to do with fear. So just think go beyond your fear. There's a great book by Dr. What's his name? Johnson. Dr. Johnson. Who Moved My Cheese? You've probably read it, you know it. The biggest question that gets asked in that book is, what would you do if you was not afraid? Whenever you got to do something that is not pleasant, a horrible task, just ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? What would the outcome be if I did what I did if I didn't, because I'm not afraid? Get past your fear. Biggest thing that you can do in your life. Because we all got to be happy in this life. Because if we're not happy, then what's the point? Thank you for listening. Goodbye.